Does this look like a virtuous, righteous woman to you? But Cam, you cannot turn an alley cat into a housewife. Eventually, he's going to want to stray. Eventually, he's going to want to go back out to the streets.
Household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem as a boss chick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
So Cam got a lot of backlash from women and some guys too for his comments regarding women being more submissive, being a boss lady. He went viral. A lot of people were angry over his comments. Now, for starters, I want to start off by saying I personally love Cam Newton as a player. He has a tremendous story. He's always been a champion. He faced a lot of adversity, especially back in college, and he was able to transfer that into the NFL and succeeded very well. As you can see, Mr. Cam Newton has earned over $133.5 million in his career. So this man has a big bag, all right? If you didn't know, he's a quarterback. He's been in the league for 12 years. He was a first overall pick in the 2011 draft out of Auburn. Cam Newton is a prototype of what Kevin Samuels would call a high value male. He's tall, he's athletic, the ladies love him. He's a multi-millionaire, he's very successful. And on top of that, if you didn't know, Mr. Cam Newton, his dad is actually a pastor and has his own church. So as you can see on the screen, that is Cam Newton's dad. So that is all good. But as you know, he got a lot of backlash for talking about his preferences in women. Although he's had tremendous success on the field, off the field, Cam Newton's life has been a mess. It's actually embarrassing when it comes to his relationship choices. So as you can see from the article, Cam Newton has 3 children with Kia Proctor. Now, who is Kia Proctor? This is her Instagram, as you can see right here. Beautiful young lady. They have beautiful kids. Very beautiful lady, right? But here's the catch. She is a former stripper. So Cam Newton not only wifed up, but got her pregnant multiple times. A former stripper. Now, everybody has a right to choose who they want to mate with. But when you're giving advice, relationship advice, it's hard for me to take you seriously when we see the type of woman that you select. So this is the person that he has 3 to 4 kids with, Miss Kia Proctor, and she's a former stripper, all right? So Cam Newton met her at the strip club and knocked her up, wifed her up. As you can see, there's her rocking his jersey. Newton's relationship with longtime girlfriend Kia Proctor reportedly came to an end in January of 2020 amid a report that the NFL player had a secret child with Instagram model Lorena Shaw. So he had a secret child with this young lady right here, an Instagram model. So clearly Cam Newton has a type. They have a beautiful son. She's a wonderful lady. So it's no surprise the flesh is weak that he got with her. But as you can see, Cam Newton has a type. And it's hard taking advice from a guy like that because his relationship, his personal choices, he does not value his seed. It's hard to take a guy like that seriously and take advice from him. So currently, Cam Newton is dating Jasmin Brown. So this is them right here, as you can see them both together. Beautiful young lady, right? So this is her Instagram. And she got a lot of backlash for some comments that she made about women needing to be more submissive and catering to their man. Let's check out the video real quick.
Relationships and submission and being submissive is like, it's like an 8 count. Know that dance. You better know that 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, dishes clean. 2, laundry. 3, whatever. Like whatever that is to you, own what that is. I can only say what it is to me. But if you have a long day and you fight in the world, you would never come back and fight me. You would never come back and walk into a space that is not welcoming you.
Do you think that this is controversial in some capacity?
Absolutely. To some, it could be enabling. You know, when someone told me one time, they're like, you're enabling him. And I told him how that made me feel. And he was like, of course they're going to say that. They don't have nobody doing that for them.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel like maybe I am. But at the same time, that's my love. So if you don't understand it, you know, it's not, I'm not loving on you for you to get it. That's how I love. And whoever I love is going to get that benefit.
Now, she got a backlash for her comments, right? From women and even some men too, for saying that she is a very submissive. She basically is promoting submission to women out there. That's all fine and dandy, alright? That's all fine and dandy. But the problem is, I know they say you shouldn't shoot the message just based on who the messenger is, but it's hard to take both of them seriously. Now, Jasmin is clearly trying to clean up her image, but when you Google her, you can see there's some of her pictures. And guys, she also had an OnlyFans page. She had her own personal OnlyFans website, Jazzy exclusive, where you can see very explicit pictures of her, videos of her twerking, pictures of her assets. It's hard to take a person like that and take relationship advice from people like that. Exhibit A, check this out. Check this out. It's hard to take a woman like that seriously and take relationship advice like that. And also Cam Newton. Is this the best you could do? All the options out there, this is what you want a wife? But looking at Cam Newton's past, the woman that he's impregnated in the past, this man does not have the best standards out there, alright? There's her again. It's hard to do that, man. It's hard to do that. I mean, child, please. Jasmin does not want to be submissive, alright? She wants that bag. She wants some of that $133.5 million that he's earned in his career. She does not want to be submissive. Does this look like a virtuous, righteous woman to you? These are not old videos. These are very recent videos that she posted online herself. These are not leaked. She posted them online. She had an OnlyFans page. You can see explicit pictures, X-rated pictures of her online. And you want me to take relationship advice from somebody like that, and on top of that, take relationship advice from Cam Newton, who's knocked up strippers, who's also knocked up Instagram models in the past? The man clearly has no standards. Yeah, Cam may have multiple kids with multiple different women, but he's earned millions of dollars, and those millions are enough to take care of all those kids, plus some more kids, take care of an additional wife. So of course, Jasmin is playing a role. She is trying to clean up her image, look like a good girl, but it's hard to erase your past. You can't delete your past from the internet, alright? So it's hard to take relationship advice from somebody like that. And when it comes to Cam, it's like, are these the only options you got? Really? Like, really you got? Like, really? Out of all the women that were out there, you knocked up a stripper, not once but multiple times. You wifed her up. Clearly the relationship did not work out, but you went ahead after that and you knocked up a video model. It's very hard to take relationship advice from people like that. And on top of that, you're currently wifing another video vixen who has an OnlyFans page, who has all types of explicit videos of herself twerking, showing off her assets all over the internet. It's hard to take these people seriously. Like, would you go to a church where the pastor is married to a former stripper? How about if you can Google and you can subscribe to the pastor's wife's OnlyFans page? Would you take them seriously? How about relationship advice from a marriage counselor? Would you take it seriously if that marriage counselor has had multiple divorces and every relationship has failed? Now, when it comes to Jasmin, I can't knock her hustle. Get that bag, alright? Gotta get that bag. But clearly she is playing a role with this whole submission talk. She's changing her tune. She's trying to be a virtuous woman to Cam Newton. But Cam, you cannot turn an alley cat into a housewife. Eventually he's gonna want to stray. Eventually he's gonna want to go back out to the streets. Cam, you should know better. But clearly, based on your past, we cannot take your advice seriously. Cam Newton and Jasmin, your advice is questionable, alright? I'm sorry. I cannot take relationship advice from a video vixen. I cannot take relationship advice from a guy who's knocked up a stripper, who also knocked up another video model and is currently in a relationship with a video model who also has all type of videos of herself online twerking, showing off her assets in different pictures, had an OnlyFans page for simps to subscribe and see explicit pictures of her. It's hard to take these people seriously. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are, and with that being said, I am out.